everyone, and welcome to my new segment, What the Fuck Wednesdays, a short weekly segment in which I research and explain some of the most bizarre things humanity has done throughout history. This week, I stumbled across a mention of a Mexican president who had a funeral with full military honors for his amputated leg. Strange, right? I had to figure out more. So after some digging... Okay, that one was pretty bad. I found out that this dude's name was Antonio Lopez de Santa Anna. He was a general in Mexico and fought for its independence. And he was president not once, not twice, but 11 different times. Sometimes called the Napoleon of the West, he was an instrumental part of the Mexican government for so many years. However, most of my viewers will probably only recognize his name as the man who ordered the slaughter of the Alamo. If it still doesn't ring a bell, Google it and come back when Remember the Alamo makes sense to you. I'll wait. Is everybody back now? Fantastic. Now, despite the moderate fame surrounding the president in question, few knew that he had a fake wooden leg. The general lost his real leg during a melee fight with the French in 1838 after being hit with cannon fire, at which point he ordered his men to bury it with full military honors. Directly after the incident, he had it buried at his hacienda in Veracruz, but when he came into power next, he exhumed it and carried it through the streets of Mexico City in an ornate coach. It was then buried under a cemetery monument with grand state funeral, including cannon salvos, poetry recitations, and salutes. If you're interested to hear what poetry they would say at the burial of a foot, I have it linked in the description. This pretty but odd resting place didn't last, however. In 1844, the tide again turned against the president, and his leg was torn out of the ground to be dragged through the streets by a mob shouting, "Death to the cripple." You'd think that this bizarre train of events would have been the last we would heard about his leg, but actually it was not. In 1847, an American division of infantry from Illinois surprised Santa Anna at dinner, and he galloped away to escape them without his prosthetic. In an entirely silly fashion, the division decided to carry his leg all the way back to Illinois, and a sergeant sold a chance to view the leg for a penny a peek. Later, it joined the collection of the Illinois State Military Museum, where it is now on display. Not long afterward, Santa Anna's prosthetic was again stolen by American soldiers. This time it was a peg leg taken by the same division of infantry and supposedly used by Lieutenant Abner Doubleday as a baseball bat. Isn't it strange that even though the first time was in Mexico and the second time was in Los Angeles, that the very same division of infantry stole his leg not once but twice? According to the museum that houses both the artifacts, Mexico has never pushed to get either of them back. Thank you guys for watching What the Fuck Wednesday, and let me know down in the comments if you liked it or not, and I will see you next week. Bye bye!